Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright, I got these random rocks that I pulled out of the rock pile in the back. Gonna cut these today and see what's in them. Decide whether or not they're worth slabbing up later or if they just go in the rock pile. Alright, this first one. Alright, this is from an area up near Payson, Arizona, I believe. This looks like the stuff off of what they call Agate Mountain. It's all fractured and healed for the most part. It's got a lot of quartz in it. Sometimes these are pretty cool looking, but they're full of fractures. The ones that are healed, they're worth cutting further. But a lot of them have a lot of deep fractures all over the place, and you can't really do much with them. Guess you could throw them in the tumbler. But this one looks pretty solid, and it looks like it could have some banding color in it. So that's worth cutting. This, it's got some quartz crystals showing here on the top. Obviously, it looks like they only go about that far. And it's got what looks like is a moss agate. So yeah, I kind of want to cut this one and see if it is a good moss or possibly a plume. Again, I'm going to try to cut these on my little 6-inch trim saw. These are pretty big, so we'll see how they come out. This little guy, it's got some stuff showing, but I'm going to guess it's going to be porous. It's going to have a lot of pits. But I've been wrong before, so we'll cut it and see. Alright, this one's going to be a moss agate for sure. Just want to know if it's solid or if it's pitted. Looks like it's going to be solid. Might have some fractures, but it's big enough that if it doesn't have pits, I could get some cabs out of that. So I'm going to cut it in half and see how good it is. Alright, last up, got another moss. Looks like it might have some different colors in it though. And these are all really dirty, so it's hard to tell for sure. But it looks like it's going to be pretty solid. But we'll cut it open and see. Alright, let me get these on the saw, I'll get them cut. And I will be right back. Alright, back from the saw. So the first stone, I went ahead and just kind of trimmed the top off because I wanted to preserve these crystals that were growing on the top. It's obvious that they don't go into the stone. So cut right underneath of that. So I got a nice little specimen piece here. So the back of this, unfortunately, it's really pitted. So for this particular one, that's the good side. All right, let me show you the rest of the rock. I went ahead and cut it in half the other direction, hoping it might have something in it. But unfortunately, kind of came out pitted right through the middle there. Bottom section looks all right. It's got some good pattern. Top looks okay, but right there in the middle, real pitted. And pretty much same on this side. And that's where I cut the top off. All right. Next up, got this little one. Let's see how he gets out. again, this one's really pitted. It's got some fractures in it, but it's got some pretty cool plumes or something. Oh well. Pretty much same on the other side. All right. Let's get this big guy here. This one looked like it had some promise. Let's see. All right, kind of a red and white moss. Well, a little more solid than the other ones. It's banding in spots. It does look like it's got a fracture in it. It's another smaller healed fractures. And a little bit of pitting in spots, but mostly solid. That's pretty cool looking though, for a moss. See the other side. All right, not bad. All right, 2 left. So here's that one from Agate Mountain over near Payson. Let's see how he came out. All right. It's pretty cool looking. It's got some really nice banding around the bottom section. Some with a little bit of color. And all those fractures appear to be healed. It's a pretty nice looking material. All right, got one fracture right here. It's not healed. Everything else appears to be healed. I mean, if you like that pattern, that makes pretty cool stone. I've done these before. Yeah, I like that banding right here on the bottom. Wish that was a little thicker. Let's see what the other side looks like. Okay, pretty much more of the same. Got that same fracture, but I could definitely slab this one for that pattern. Kind of like a crazy lace, like an Arizona crazy lace. Kind of looks like Mexican crazy lace to me anyways. All right, I like that, that's nice. All right, last up. Let's see how this one came out. All right. Pretty solid. I don't see any fractures. Don't see any really bad pitting. It's got a really nice pattern, plumes inside of this. Yeah, look at that on the bottom right there. The reds and the golden yellows. It's got some banded agate. That is a bloody basin plume. So this was probably collected off the Verde River up by the sheep bridge or the sheep crossing here in Arizona. That's really nice. Definitely worth making some cabs out of this material. And then this half, I've got a lot left. Yeah, it's really nice. Very cool. All right, well, I want to thank everybody for watching, and we will see you on the next video. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.